Like and subscribe. It's free. Hit the notification bell for future videos. Thanks for watching.
Or that old Steve Torrance back.
Oh, well, yeah, I remember. I don't want to say, but I remember what he was on the edge.
I loved it. I love the Steve Torrance we have now, but there is something so raw about the passion that these athletes just spew from their bones.
That's it. And you have to. You got to live it. Brittany Force, Clay Milliken. Started in running, Clay Milliken. Edelbrock Comp Cams. And the NHRA.com dragster. The fastest dragster on the planet. World speed record holder. World elapsed time record holder. Brittany Force. If you have been living under a rock for the last 3 weekends, Brittany has announced that she will step away from the driver's seat of the John Force Racing Dragster at the conclusion of the 2025 season. She has no intention to step away from the sport of drag racing. This is the family business. She wants to start a family. And so this is the final drive for a world championship, which would be her third. We don't want to talk too much about that and oversell the deal, but at the same time, Courtney, the facts are the facts. And we are now 4 races remaining, at least this version of Brittany Force's driving.
Listen, there were many ways they could have gone about that announcement, and I think even from under a rock you had to have heard what it did to the internet, but she could have kept it to herself and not let it be a part of the story of the countdown here, but they chose to let it out, let the cat out of the bag, and I think that it adds to the story of what this is.
I admire it because every one of her diehard fans now know they have an opportunity to go see Brittany. They should come out to the track. Oh, what a pass. 370 with a 9. 340.47 miles per hour. Brittany Force goes to #1 and sets the track speed record here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. She's the queen of speed, low ET track record in ET and speed. Both ends of the track record for the NHRA.com dragster of Brittany Force. Check out the instant replay. The NHRA.com machine was rolling, and Brittany Force obliterates the track record. Jason Galvin, starting line.
Yeah, with John Collins. Right, stop me if you heard this before, JC, but another track record for this team, and that's a good start to the weekend, to put it mildly.
Yeah, it's a good start for the weekend. You know, we're just trying to get every point we can get, you know, and if it runs 340, it's great for the fans. We just want the ET. We was hoping for a little more than that, but we'll come back tonight and try and step it up.
Yeah, it's good news. You get another chance.
Yeah.
And I do want to say I did misspeak on the ET record. My apology. I got crossed up on one of our computer screens here. Clay Milliken still has that, and it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's a bit distant.
Yeah. I got overly excited when I saw 340 on the board, but 340.47, Brittany Force, the first 340-mile-per-hour run in the history of Worldwide Technology Raceway, and we all experienced it together.
My eyes went straight to the grandstands to see everybody hooting and hollering, and it's so great as we've been on tour. I feel like this has been the Brittany Force Speed Record Tour, seeing each.
I have, and we were just talking about how she's already smashed one record today, but they're looking for more in the second session. How do you find more?
That's David Grubnick right here. It's HendrickCars.com team, and we have a chance now that we're qualified well. We should be safe in the show. We got a killer run down there, so now we have a chance to push it and see what we can get away with.
Do you have numbers in mind for what you're looking to see?
We do, but I'm not going to share.
That's all right. We love a good secret, and we love seeing you break more records.
Thank you.
Proc and Cruz, Pedrigon. Cornwall Quality Tools on one side, Snap-on Tools on the other. We are really, Joe, in the midst of a tool war in NHRA drag racing. Every which way you look, there's a tool coming out here competing for the public's interest.
Got Carlisle Tools with Ron Caps, and they understand that fans of drag racing are people who do things themselves. They don't want to hire a guy, they want to build it themselves, and so why not sell tools here at the NHRA?
All right, which one of these two cars, Tony, has the big number? I assume Pedrigon, your brother's car, Cruz's car, can run somewhere in the high 80s. I'm also thinking that Austin's car is going to be set up to run quicker than 86.
Well, I'm pretty sure. I mean, there's no reason that Cruz in that Snap-on car, they're going to target something, maybe a 386. That's very reasonable for Austin Proc. Sky's the limit. They've got to be looking at a 384 or better.
They're going to complete the big backfire for Cruz. Pedrigon, a 384 at 337 for Austin Prock, but once again scattered parts and pieces for Pedrigon and a supercharger that tried to leave the confines of the engine bay.
Yeah, that was a massive explosion. Our booth is just adjacent near the finish line, and we could hear just that pressure, that relief there from that car. It was only a couple hundredths slower than Austin Prock, and the car was actually cooking pretty good. Only 308 miles an hour, but Austin Prock right on the money.
Yeah, the 384.5, 337, that's the ET you called. You got it.
I mean, when you can run 390 at only 308 with your stuff on fire, Cruz's car was on a real rip and pass there.
And just to break the fourth wall, I'm not down here in this booth ever, guys.
Yeah.
We're right at the 1320 mark. You could feel the concussion in here. I have no idea how these guys do it all. On the other side of that aluminum wall when this happens.
Oof. Yeah, it almost looked, I mean, you could see it misfiring a cylinder there, and I think that's where the problems begin.
Man,
so they probably overboosted the engine. Something probably broke in the valve train, and that's a very common thing we see with these funny cars. I mean, any given weekend, we'll walk away with 2 or 3 of these very bad explosions in funny car, an equal amount in top fuel. And, these conditions are pretty demanding. I mean, when the track gets this good, the tuners, they're loading the cars up, and they've just put so much more stress on the parts. And it's a shame because that's a lot of body damage there. And this is another team that has gone through quite a bit of body damage over the course of the year.
And they broke it. When you watch it and see how the steep pitch of the nose, they definitely broke that body. Now, the bad news is if it stays this way, he will be racing clay. So let's just hope that doesn't stick around in this fashion.
See how good of a teammate you are.
All right, boys. I'm throwing you one more Cardinals historical baseball.
All right, I'm ready.
Right after this. 1926 World Series ends in Game 7. A stolen base gone wrong. Rogers Hornsby tags out the guy trying to steal second to end a World Series. He said it was the proudest moment of his career. Who did he tag out?
Babe Ruth.
You got that right. Babe Ruth, in fact, it was.
That's how you end a broadcast.
Nailed
baby.
it.
Come on, Brittany.
Came off the top rope.
And now
just redeemed yourself, Joe.
Thank you very much. And now Brittany Force is going to do something historic here, guys.
I was going to say, that tag out a dramatic moment as you get the Phillips review look for Clay Millican, and we are potentially stage setting here for something historic.
Well, we saw the 340-mile-an-hour run. I think the question is how quick can she go? And if she can get that #1 spot, how much faster than 340 is it going to go?
There is a Rawlings bat down there that's going to require a 367.4 to grab. They have both been quicker than that here in previous years. No one has been faster at this racetrack than Brittany was earlier, 340.47. John Force looks on. Is more history in the offing tonight? Not for Brittany, and and that's how the cookie crumbles in that final pair of top fuel. The Yellow Brock Comp car smoked the tires after the HendrickCars.com machine.
Like and subscribe. It's free. Hit the notification bell for future videos. Thanks for watching.